Well, if you missed out, here's a few of my favorites from the Street Rod Nats. I know it's right here at this point in the video that you realize this guy is crazy about 32 Fords, especially Roadsters, but you're exactly right. When I see a crop like this, I've got to stop in my shoes and get it down on the video. Even this little Pro Street truck right here just does something for me. Let's mosey on along and see what else we can see. And the reason I'm doing all this corny talking over is because they're blasting that music that YouTube does not like. And if they catch you playing music that you didn't pay for, well, then they just cut the video off. Let's do some walking around of some live stuff here. Well, it's not going to get any better than this right here. This is my buddy Bob Wells from right here in Louisville, Kentucky. His son, Timmy. Tim Wells and Bob Wells are hot rod royalty, especially when it comes to Kentucky and the Blue Oval Bunch. And that's where I'm at right now. We're parked over at the Blue Oval Bunch Sunday afternoon just before everybody goes home. Come over here, grab a bite to eat, tell everybody bye before I hit the road. Well, when your feet get tired, you jump in your car and make a few laps. And my feet are smoking. I'm not going to rent one of those little scooters just yet. I may wait 20 years for that. But I tell you what, there's enough of those little scooters running around here to stretch from here to California and back. Well, we can make it through here without hitting anybody. We may go on back to the hotel, take a shower, because we're going out to dinner tonight with a Blue Oval bunch, and I think we're going to go have some famous pizza. Well, if you've never been to the Street Rod Nationals in Louisville, you're missing out. There's sometimes anywhere from 10,000 to 15,000 cars here. You can see just about anything you want to see. If you notice all these tents set up, well, that's when a whole bunch of hot rod buddies get together and they call the different tent companies around the Louisville area, and they make a mad dash on Wednesday to try to stake out the ground. It's kind of a gentleman's agreement that if you're grandfathered in certain parking spots, well, you just let the other guy have those, and that way their friends can find them the next year, and then the next year, and the next year. Well, all of us guys going together and you buy a tent and you divide it up amongst you. Different people bring food, drinks, snacks, whatever it is, and you take turns parking and sitting in the shade. It's just a clubhouse, so to speak, that you keep for the whole week. Well, we're going to mosey on down, up and down these aisles, wave at our friends, stop and say hi, because you know we like to do that tent hopping. I go to about 5 or 6 different places each year and say hi, drop off some donuts, drop off some biscuits, drop off a bag of ice or two. It's just part of being a cool hot rodder. And it sure beats the heck out of going and spending $12 for a 32-ounce lemonade or $12 for a standard hot dog. A man could spend about $35 just on some walking food. And what I mean by that is a hot dog and a drink and maybe a candy bar.
All right, guys, I'm with my good friend Larry, and he resides in the great state of Arkansas. I want him to show us and tell us about his car and why he chose this and what it means to him. So Larry, I'm gonna let you take it away, buddy.
I'll do it.
Tell us what you got here.
I've always liked the 57 two-door post. I looked for one for years. I guess it was a Robert Mitchum thing in Thunder Road. But when I found this one, I latched on to it. It was about a 5-year build. And so, you know, I put a 352 FE engine in it. It's got, you know, real upholstered, and I just wanted to build a nice driver is what I wanted to do, and that's what I've got. It keeps me out of the pool halls and keeps me broke.
That's right. Well, what about this car makes you smile the most?
Probably just the overall styling. I like the trim on this is a model 70A, and I like the two-door post. I wanted a car that would be practical. I owned a 40 Coupe for years and recently sold it, and my wife and I are getting a little bit older, and this is a more practical car, got more room in it, and we're looking forward to years of playing with it and having fun.
That's right, man. You have to have fun with this. I mean, it's just, gosh, what a great car. Look at there, guys.
I'm sorry for all the stuff in the car.
No, hey, these cars are like minivans when we go to these rod runs. You put the picnic table in the back seat, and
that's right.
And there we go.
That's right.
But yep, we are at the 2025 NSRA Street Rod Nats in Louisville, Kentucky, and we wish you were here. Larry, thanks very much, buddy.
Yes, sir.
And
yes, sir.
man, we had a great time this weekend. buy you a car, get off the couch, and go build something.
I like chip foods.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Spanky.
Oh, you're welcome, buddy.
You got
I
a
enjoyed
great
it.
thing going.
Well, I want to thank my good friend, Larry Henderson, for stepping up to the mic and not being bashful and telling us a little bit about his car. Well, you see just about everything at the Street Rod Nats these days. I remember the days when it had to be a 1948 or older to get in. And I know there's a lot of people complaining that they let too many late models in. Well, I did see some stuff that if I knew more about the entry, I probably wouldn't have let it in. There was a couple of minivans riding around. They only came in because they had air conditioning and a place to go, but they did fit the criteria as far as the age. Well, there's a lot to be said about all of that, controversy and stuff, but I tell you what, if they didn't let these cars in, they wouldn't be able to pay the bills. And if they couldn't pay the bills, they couldn't rent this spot. And if they couldn't rent this spot, we all wouldn't be here right now. So I totally understand. There's too many guys that are still sitting on the couch and not bringing their cool cars to the event. If you're not going to use your car, sell it to somebody that will. Now, that don't mean you can't use it in your neighborhood. Just get out, guys, and enjoy your car. Whether you're working on it in the garage to get it going, or if it's already going, then get out there and drive it. That car was meant to be driven, and just think, it wants to be driven. It wants you to get in it and drive it. So I hope I'll see all you guys at a show soon.
Break it right there at that line, it'll let go instantly. Like we talked about, I think there's a slug in that mask.
Well, all I can say is what a weekend I had, seeing all of my friends, ending it with a great pizza dinner with the Blue Oval Bunch out of Louisville. And now I'm headed home Sunday morning. The skies are a little dark, and if you hadn't heard what happens in just a few minutes, well, you might want to watch the next video. As always, thanks for watching. Now get out in the garage and go build something. See you guys in the next episode. Spanky's gone.